Speaking of finding more about, Frank's got some things to talk about today. There's a new thing that we're rolling out.
Besides the answer to the trivia question.
Yeah, well, we'll save that for last, okay?
Oh, that's going to be last?
Yeah, I was told it's last.
Then it's last. Okay. We're going to get to that last.
But Frank's World of Trivia is sponsored by La Costa Dolce and South Haven Avenue. Every last Thursday of the month today, you get a wine and gelato tasting gift card. You can go there. It's awesome from what I understand.
That's what everybody's been telling me. I haven't been to one yet, which I probably should go at least once.
Should.
We should make it a thing. We should, maybe
we should do
We're
one of
kinda
these
live.
shows from there.
I know.
when
We're
live.
kind of busy on Thursday night, so I don't really get a chance to head down there. But apparently, in my absence last week, you guys stumped the crowd because nobody knew what the world's fastest reptile was.
Do any of you guys know that? The world's fastest reptile?
My question is, Frank, how many people cared?
Okay, I thought it was the frilled lizard that you keep seeing, that thing that, runs like that. I was wrong. It is the spiny-tailed iguana, which
is a common mistake most
Yeah, I
people
know.
make.
Absolutely.
The running one with the spiny one.
Clocked at 21.7 miles per hour. I wonder who.
That's faster than me.
Who did that?
Right.
Who sat around and found the fastest one too?
Go.
Don't get the fat one. Don't get the fat one. You get the skinny one.
And they put them on exercise, some steroids and stuff like that. Next
So
thing
anyway,
you know,
unfortunately,
47 mile an hour lizard.
nobody won last week. So
What's this
there's
week's
no
question?
wine and gelato for anybody this week. Okay, this week the question is: what was the first percussion instrument introduced to the orchestra in the 1600s? The very first percussion instrument.
Why do you make the question so hard, Frank? I mean,
Because
does anybody
it's
know
supposed
that?
to be
Do you guys
hard.
know that?
Nope.
Drums? Is that
I
even
take a
percussion?
stab at it.
musician. Well, it's a percussion instrument.
Get it? Take a stab at it
So-
with the batons that they hit the drum.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
And if you know the answer, email Frank at triviatampabay.com.
Yeah. Trivia at media.
Media.
Wow, Janet. Or you can go to TampaBay'sMediaTalk.com and click right on his animated little flash banner there and get right to him, get the question of the week, and boom, shoot it off now. Remember, it is the first person to answer the question correctly to
Right.
Frank's email, okay? That's how you win.
Today in history, we'll just do a couple of quickies here. Today was Archduke Franz Ferdinand was the day he was assassinated. You remember what that started, right, Janet?
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
Right. That's what started World War I.
I get it.
Okay?
I was kidding.
And then in 1919, the Treaty of Versailles was signed, which was exactly 5 years to the day, which ended World War I.
Right.
And in 1951, Amos and Andy, remember?
Yeah,
Amos
yeah,
and
yeah,
Andy
yeah.
Radio show got moved to CBS from CBS Radio to CBS TV, and it lasted 2 years before the NAACP shut it down. Because to show you, television is more
NAACP,
popular
is that-
than radio.
Isn't that the collegiate sports thing?
Couple of
No, it wasn't.
birthdays. Today was
No.
Henry VIII's birthday, so he would have been 1,516 years old.
Had he still been
All
living?
right.
Maybe a little dusty.
Today is Mel Brooks' birthday. He's 81. Pat Morita,
Yeah, it's from the Karate Kid.
well, from Arnold. He was Arnold
yeah,
on
yeah,
Happy
but
Days.
and
That's
Karate
where I
Kid.
remember him from. He's 75. And Gilda Radner, bless her soul, if she would have
Yeah.
been alive, she would have been 61. And if you were listening to the radio today, number one song would have been Rock Around the Clock in 1955 by Bill Haley and the Comets.
Rock around the clock.
Okay, and speaking of music,
Muzak.
Rob Teasler and I came up with a wonderful idea, and we decided we were going to do a trivia contest to do a little jingle for the beginning of the Frank's World of Trivia segment.
And they've been pouring in, so people need to keep
I know. Well,
sending their...
it kind of got out a little early, but there was no real guidelines. So here's what we're going to do. All right, Frank's World needs a trivia jingle, a catchy little ditty that captures the fun and creativity that Frank brings to Media Talk each week with his facts and figures. Submit an original 15-second jingle, words and music, and it must be original and tasteful. And we are stressing original. Okay?
Yeah, let's
send it
why
to us.
don't you, since it's the introduction of the whole contest, give them another 12 seconds on original and no copyright infringement, that kind of stuff. You'll be asked to sign something.
Absolutely. It's got to come from your own brain. Send it to us as an MP3 to Frank's Jingle at TampaBay'sMediaTalk.com, or you can call the shop and talk to Michael Piotrowski at 254-1700. And you have to do it by July 23rd.
Which is Frank's birthday, so
happens to
none
be
of
my
us will
birthday.
forget when his
Right.
birthday is. But
Okay.
they win a lot of stuff. What do
Yes.
they win?
The winner gets $100 cash, which George threw in as an extra thing on top. You still get the wine and gelato tasting thing. Patty from the aquarium is going to throw in a couple of tickets to the aquarium. And my friend Deanna Fulgoni Johnston from the orchestra will throw in some tickets to the orchestra at the beginning of the season. You actually get to pick which of the events
performance you want to get to. That's
show.
awesome.
I think it's time to get your pencils and your pianos out, and let's make this thing happen, guys, okay? Because Frank needs some jingle.
I think that's awesome, Frank. That was a great idea that you guys came up with. You needed that for a long time now. So.
Yep.